Hey everybody, it's Steve with Tarot Talks. Welcome to the live stream. Um, so I'm just gonna give it a minute longer before give more people to come in. But if you're new here, thanks for checking out the channel. Keep in mind these readings may or may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So yeah. Also I feel like talking about real life issues, real life struggles. That normal everyday today people go through, you know, and just like some struggles that people may or may not have that, nobody knows what's going on, and some things that may feel like people keep people feeling suffocated and walking on eggshells around certain people and individuals in their life. And really it just like comes down to like if people, I just wish people would accept people for who they are. Everybody has a past, but like what really helps somebody who's like trying to heal and recover is not holding somebody's past against them and not holding on to them regardless of their past. Because I've noticed like what hurts people the most and keeps them stuck is when other people around them may have witnessed their past and who they were before they've made big life impacting changes and trying to change for the better. Is like no matter what anybody does, like granted, I know there's like gonna be things like where people may not be able to let things go, but speaking from somebody who has suffered from addiction, when people sit there and they hold so tightly onto somebody who is a recovering drug addict, and granted, I understand people want the best for people who are like early into recovery, but really trying to like hold on to people and voice your opinions on what you think is good and not good for them. Like, is it honestly like, does it hurt people more to try and keep them from going back to a certain place, especially when they can't avoid a certain place due to certain situations and circumstances? Like, is that really like beneficial to somebody who's going through something like that, especially when they're trying to heal and, you know, set their own boundaries with oneself and move forward in a positive note? Like, but anyways, like besides that a little emotional moment, I hope everybody's having a fabby dabby day. Hope everybody's day is going good. Um, and I just hope that even in your struggles, you don't let what people may think is best for you or what they think you need to do hold you back from doing and becoming the best you possible. So with that being said, I know we have one viewer, but just to make this more lively and for me to get out my emotions, um, definitely going to. I hope y'all can hear me just fine. I might do a couple sign readings. If you, Callum James, you would like a general read? Okay, yes, I can give you a general read. I'm gonna turn on my camera. Don't mind me. Hey, pretty tulips. I like your. I definitely like your name, Pretty Tulips. Um, so I'm gonna turn on my camera. Don't mind my unfixed face and my messy hair. I'm on vacation. Okay, pretty tulips. I will get to you after Callum. Um, Hi guys. So you're welcome, dear. Okay, so for Callum. All right, let's read for Callum. What does Callum need to know? First card out is the Ten of Swords in upright. And then we got the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords. So with this Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands, like you're done dealing with like backstabbing, betrayal, moving on from that. Could be, ending of relationships, ending of friendships. You're no longer in your head about it. You're not like in two minds about it. Like you're finally have the clarity to move forward in a positive direction in your life. Could be in work, could be in relationships, or it could just be like overall, like maybe you're done doubting yourself. You're moving past the negative thoughts about yourself, and you're on a more positive, healthier like mindset and track with yourself. Um, what else are telling? You'll have to let me know if these resonate in the comment section. So the Three of Wands, like with this, like I take the Three of Wands, like it's like you're no longer like overthinking things. Um, moving on in clarity. Like it could be a relationship. Maybe because the Four of Wands, it talks about like being in like a perfect harmony, like being aligned with whoever you're in. You guys are no longer having quarrels. Like if you guys are, like you're able to work through them in a more calm, positive, clarifying way, so there's no more arguments. Could also be work related too, if you have been like bickering with bosses, managers. And then Seven of Coins, and then the World. So, maybe it's like, maybe you felt like you've been like stuck and stagnant with the World card in reverse. Thinking of like different ways to bring in more income. And you're just like balancing out yourself. Callum, are you still in here? Is Callum still in here? Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you for letting me know that it does resonate. And like maybe like with the World card, like you've been stuck and stagnant, like trying to weigh out your options on which direction to go in a more positive way that's going to benefit you and those around you. It could be you letting go of limiting self-doubting beliefs also. I could also see you moving on past like any like, past baggage from past relationships, also like letting go of insecurities and low self-esteem issues. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you heard any of that, but I had a phone call coming in. What else does Callum need to know? And then you have like the Page of Coins. So like, I could see it like, you're maybe like choosing a different way to go in work, or like, bring in different strands of income. Hey GD. Yes, you can. So there's one more person in front of you. So I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget it, because I know last time I had an issue with it. Um, and like the Page of Coins, like it could be like, think of different strands of income. And then the Emperor card came out, so it's like you're standing in your power, you know who you are, you know what you want, you're going after it. It could be, you starting your own business endeavors, or it could be like, putting in for work promotions, that type of thing. You're welcome. Yeah, the Five of Coins. So yeah, I definitely see this like being like work related, income related. Because you're like tired of not like having enough. Maybe you're stretching things to try and make ends meet. Maybe you've had to borrow money from people to, cover like necessities like here and there. And you've just been like stressed on ways to do that, and it's like you're finally over that and standing in your Emperor energy, and no longer holding yourself out in the cold, and really pushing forward and making, things work for you and how you would like them to work, even though granted like things may not always go according to plan on that. I'm gonna get a couple more, and then I'll close it out with a couple oracle cards for you. Yeah, the Chariot. So it's like, you're moving in a certain direction. I see it being a very positive, self-empowering direction for you. I'm feeling also a lot of fire energy. Hey, Sparkle, Sparkle, a lot of fire energy coming for you, towards you. It's just gonna help you, give you this extra boost in energy to get things in the process. Sparkle, I will get to you after GD. So the list is Pretty Tulips, GD, and then you, okay? So like it's like very good movement coming towards you, very good energy, very fiery. Things may get rolling in a very fast pace for you. Um, and then the Eight of Cups came out in the struggle position. So it's like, I see, like even though like you still may have like some self-doubts, like you still may have some lingering thoughts of like exactly which direction to go. So be aware of this like new energy shift that is coming for you. It is going to be very fast propelled. I just stuck these cards in wrong. Um, it's going to be a very healthy balance of energy to help you move things forward in your life. So give me 2 seconds and I'll get some oracle cards for you. Self-esteem. So yeah, work on your self-esteem issue. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So when you learn how to work through your self-esteem issues, and really stand in your higher truth and your real authentic self and whatnot, it's not only going to be you who benefits from this, it's also going to be people around you that benefit this. Because if you're like have low self-esteem issues going on, you're not very proud of yourself, you don't feel good about yourself, we as humans, we tend to taking out on other people if we don't know how to properly deal and cope and work through those low self-esteem issues. Um, and so maybe that's like the wheel of why the Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. Adversity. I accept the challenges, that challenges are the best way to learn. So, like with this, like being stuck and stagnant, like with things not moving forward, there's a lesson that you're needing to learn and accept in order to move on to the next stage of your life, in order for, that new phase to start in a positive direction for you. And, just know that, like, whatever life throws at you, it's up to you to make lemonade out of those nasty, bitter lemons that you may receive. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. So, maybe this, by coming here to this channel and getting reading, it gave you clarity on, a way for you to move forward in your own life. Maybe it's giving you some clarity on, some things that you may need to work on, um, also. So, um, that is your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to reach out for an in-depth personal via Zoom, the email link is in the chat section, realtarottalks@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to donate, the PayPal link is in the chat section also. So yeah, but I hope that resonated for you. Okay, so moving on to Pretty Tulips. Yes, Sparkle, Sparkle. I will get to you, after Dee Dee. For some reason. Hey, how are you? Um, okay, so for Pretty Tulips, some messages for my ancestors and guides, please. Yes, you may for some reason. There is two people before you. I will add you to my list. Oh, with Pretty Tulips, ancestors and guides. Hey, Naomi, I'm good. How are you? What would Pretty Tulips, ancestors and guides like her to know? What would Pretty Tulips, ancestors and guides like her to know? Yes, I will definitely add you to the list. I'm working through these as fast as I can. So I appreciate all the patience and you guys sticking around and hanging out. Okay, so one more shuffle for Pretty Tulips. What would Pretty Tulips, ancestors and guides like? Yes, you may, Crystal. Thank you. Pretty Tulips, ancestors and guides, what would you like her to know? This Pretty Tulips. Um, Service. I feel good when I can help others. Um, we're gonna pull a couple more cards on these. I'm gonna get some oracle cards and then pull some tarot on it. But just know that I'm getting a very loving, welcoming vibe from the energy that's coming in for you. Patience. I have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So maybe they're asking you, to keep doing what you're doing, have more patience, and just know that they are with you no matter what. They're always trying to guide you in the right direction. Friendships. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, so maybe there's somebody who you need to reach out to, and help them out a little bit. I don't know, if if they've helped you. Maybe it's time to give back to them in some type of way. Um, I know as humans we like tend to think that everybody in their own little world is completely okay and completely fine and everything's like fabby dabby. Maybe you're being called to reach out to, close loved ones. Be there for them, ask them how they are. It could just be like smiling at somebody walking down the street and asking them how their day is. And also know that like when you're in service to others, the divine is also going to bless you. You're going to have blessings coming into you, but don't rush those blessings. So patience. Um, is going to be a much needed thing in this process also. And I'm sensing that they're going to bring a friend into your life to, I don't, maybe help you get through some. Okay, GD. That's fine. You'll still stay on this. Maybe they're bringing in a specific friendship towards you to help you maybe like get through some tough times that you're going through. Maria, yes, I will add you to the list, love. Um, and so like, it could be a random stranger, or it could, be, a family member you have no idea that they're bringing in to help you. But also don't rush that process. Um, I don't know if like things are kind of chaotic in your life right at the moment. And if they are, I send you love and light. And chaos is never fun when it's going on. But there's always lessons to be learned in there. Um, what a pretty few sides need to know. So they're asking you not to envy yourself. Also in this aspect, maybe you see other people like who are like more successful in your family, or they have things going a lot easier for them. Don't envy other people for that, because when we envy somebody else for what they have, it's going to slow our progress. It's going to slow our blessings from coming in. Um, PayPal rule, also in happiness came out. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So, like, as long as you, like, I know it's hard to do, try and, like, find a sunny disposition about whatever you're going through, because with that, like, sunny disposition, it's also going to help you feel more lighthearted. It's also, Paul Rule, I'll get you in a second, okay? Um, so we got Christina, and then Crystal, and then Maria, and then Paul Rule. And then trust. So yeah, like, once you find like happiness within yourself and you trust the process that you're going through, know that your angels and your happiness is always a great thing to strive through. I'd rather strive for happiness rather than success, because I know if I'm happy, that no matter what I do and no matter what setbacks I do come across, like, they're learning curves for me to actually find the positive in the situations that I'm going through. You know, and trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So yeah, so like your guides and your angels, they're with you. Your ancestors, past on loved ones, they keep an eye on you. They do love you. They don't want you to feel alone. They want you to find more happiness within yourself, and also like try and like look at the positives with the struggles that you're going through. So, like when you look at other people who are thriving and who may seem happier than you, so you don't envy them. And maybe like when you are able to do that, that's when this friendship is going to come in. But also maybe like you need to have a true friendship within yourself, um, because you have to be friends with yourself before you can really honestly give anything to anybody else. Just like you got to love yourself before you can really actually give positive love to somebody else. Um, I know like all this, like this healing and, trying to find your own inner happiness and trying to work on that own friendship that you have with your higher self, it's going to be a process. It's going to, you're going to need patience for it. Um, but even at that, like when you're going through your struggles and you're learning the lessons in your struggles, um, you know, and you like openly express like your struggles and like what you've gone through, it's going to be a service to others and it's going to help people. This resonates with me too. I just thought I would share that with you. Like, even though like the struggles and whatnot, like sharing your story, your own unique story, like, and I get so many people go through so many different things in life, but we also go through a lot of the same things. So So, by sharing your story, it's also going to help other people heal from, like, maybe, some of the things they've been through, or, maybe just like by hearing your voice and hearing your story, it's going to brighten up somebody's day. Like, okay, well, this person's like really struggled through some things. Like, if they've really made it and they're accepting of it and they learn the lessons and, they have like such a great outlook and they're absolutely grateful for, whether it may be a shitty situation, like they're grateful because that shitty situation was a learning situation. They took something out of it in a positive way. Um, so maybe, like maybe start a YouTube channel, write a book, be an advocate for, people who may have gone through some of the things that you've gone through. Share your voice because I do firmly believe that everybody's voice is needed, especially now in these days more than ever. There's so many people that walk around and cover up what they've gone through. They keep it to themselves. They just bottle it up, and they just get to a point where they can't keep it in anymore. But at the same time, they also don't. They feel like they don't have anybody that they can trust, turn to, open up to, and actually communicate with what's going on the inside on a deep level. Um, like meditating works. Maybe you do have a few close people that you can reach out to. Always sit and talk and connect and like, in a quiet place, like speak to your ancestors, like whether it be in spirit or whether it be, in a quiet tone, just like by yourself. ATX reactions, like those things like can really help you like in a healing way. And when you feel comfortable enough, like maybe if you want to start a YouTube channel, just about, you know, your life and the things you like to do and that can help other people heal in different ways and give people different coping mechanisms and um hey Poon, um, it's because we're all here on this earth to help other people in one way or another. Some people are meant to come into your life to teach you a lesson, be there for a season. Not everybody is meant to stay in your life, and I know it sucks. I get attached to people easily, and it's like I've always found it the people who have come into my life who've taught me the hardest lessons. I find those ones are the hardest ones for me to let go of. And it's probably because I've spent some time with them and I've got to know their good and their bad side. And regardless of how shitty they have treated me, I still see the good in them. I'm still able to see what's in their heart. And some people may be cruel and rude to us, and it's like that's what they know. They sometimes don't know how to deal with it in a proper way, and so they end up treating others around them because they really don't know how to open up and express their emotions properly. So, with that being said, don't let how others treat you stop you from being a good person. Boone, do you want me to add you to the list? Because I will. Um, so, Pretty Tulips, I hope that resonated with you. Boone, I'm adding you to the list, but I'm not giving you a reading on that. Jake White, I will add you to the list. Hi, Destiny. If you guys do like my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. GD, are you back in the chat? Yes, Destiny, thank you for that like and that subscribe. I will add you to the list. Yes, there's a list. um, um, okay, so I don't see. Okay, so GD had to step out for a minute, but they'll come back. So we'll move on to Sparkles for the moment, and then when GD comes back in. Sparkle. So I definitely put this in the description box. So this is my viewpoint on asking Chariot and Oracle cards on how somebody feels about you. So the only okay, so I'm gonna just touch base on this real quick. I'm gonna shut off my camera. So my opinion, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, the only way you will find out how somebody actually really feels about you is by asking them yourself. Like, I get that tarot cards. Naomi, you are at. Oh no, sorry, Maria, you are after Crystal. So it goes Sparkle. For some reason, Naomi, Crystal, Maria. So you are after Crystal. So this is just my opinion on just because I believe if you really want to know how somebody feels about you, I do believe that you should go to them and ask them directly on how they feel. Yeah, tarot cards and oracle cards, they can give you like a brief like overall like rundown on how somebody may feel about you, but it's not going to give you exactly how somebody feels about you. So that's just my advice. Sparkles, are you still in here? Yes, for some reason you are after Sparkles. But Sparkles, if you would like to, I could give you I can do a general read on. Hey, Lucy May. Thank you for that sub and like. I can do a general read on it. My opinion is, I've never really been a big fan on asking tarot cards on how somebody like feels about me or other people, just because I feel it's better to go like directly to the source on who you're asking on how they feel about you. And I get that a lot of people, do refer to tarot readers on asking how somebody feels about them, just because we may be afraid of rejection. and taking that leap of faith and being bold and asking that person on how they exactly feel about us. And and also, like, I know there are some, like, like, direct on, like, tarot readers that, will speak the truth, but I also do know there's also some tarot readers that will feed people, high hopes. And I definitely don't want to come off as, like, one of those readers who give people high hopes of, oh no, like, this is what they're thinking, and it be completely wrong. So I that's just my viewpoint. But if you're still in here, I'm more than willing to give you a read. On it. Hey, Goddess Love. Um, yeah, I will add you to the list. I'm trying to move through these as quickly as possible. So bear with me, and I do appreciate everybody who has popped into the chat and, has asked for readings. I really appreciate the support, all the likes, shares, and subscribes so far that I have gotten. So, Lucy May, yes, I will add you to the list. Thank you for the patience. I appreciate it. Okay, so Sparkles is not answering to me. So I'm going to move on to For Some Reason. So for some reason, if you want to, go ahead and post your comment in the chat section. Okay. So I'm taking it you just want a general reading. I scrolled back up through the chat. General love reading for some reason. General love reading for some reason. What does he need to know? Page of Wands came out. Okay, Lucy. Six of Cups. So far it comes off to me as like you're wanting something that's equal give and take, something that is in alignment, something that's more balancing, something that's more in harmony with you, something that's not going to bring a lot of stress. Like granted, like relationships are going to have stress and struggles. But you're looking, I get the feeling and the vibe that you're looking for something where it's like, if you guys do have disagreements and disputes, like it can be talked about on a mature level without, people freaking out, getting all crazy, being violent. So it's like more of like an understanding relationship that you're looking for. Um, General love reading for some reason. Ace of Cups. Like and when this does come in and when you do find it, it's gonna be a very passionate, very equal balance, like in emotions. It's not gonna be, there might be times where it's gonna be chaotic, but it's not always gonna be chaotic. It's, you know, you know what you want, you know who you are. I feel like you are tired and done being used and taken advantage of people. Um, you definitely want something that is like 110 on both sides. Like if you don't have it, they have it. If they don't have it, then you have it. It's, you know, not that constant struggle of right and wrong. It's that I like to call it the equal gray area. Nine of Wands, like you're definitely in this Ace of Cups energy. You know, you're tired of being in despair, like the doubts, the worries, the oh, when is this gonna end? Or, like why do I keep attracting these like same relationships? So I see it also like you're doing and you have done some inner work and inner healing on what you need to, fix about yourself in order for this healthy, loving relationship to come in. Um, it's the Two of Cups, so it's, like, and with the Nine of Wands, it's like maybe you are kind of like still working through some of those despairing thoughts, and you're just looking for that balance, like that perfect balance. I feel like it's coming in for you soon. I'm not gonna put a time limit on it because I'm not a tarot reader who puts time on it. Um, but it's also gonna be one of those relationships like where it's just gonna blow your mind out of the water. Like you're not gonna expect it. Um, and then like the Two of Wands to me, like in the upright, I take this card as like being in your head, like weighing your options, like kind of like the Chariot card. It's like I can go this way or can go that way. It's like, do I really want to go back to that same type of people that I've been attracting in my life, or do I want something new, healthier, better for me? Um, so that's the tarot cards I'm going to pull on those. I am going to pull some of these oracle cards for you. Um, I definitely like, I feel like you do have some options coming towards you. And and maybe that's like where the mind blowing, like the options that are gonna come in for you and towards you. Um, it's kind of like gonna like throw you off guard. And in that aspect, it's gonna be up to you on, you know, what option fits you best. What option do you feel like that is going to complete but also benefit you as a person all the way around. Um, Loneliness. I know that I am never alone, so I don't know if maybe if you've been like feeling kind of lonely and like, you know, I understand it is cuffing season, the holidays are coming up. Don't rush into any like relationships that can put you in a bind. Um, you know, just because you maybe are tired of feeling alone. No, you didn't get skipped. There's one more person before you. Crystal. So you're never alone. Even though like we may physically be alone, just know like you do have friends and family around you that you can reach out to, that you can connect with. Um, know that your higher self is always with you. Also on that, couple more for some reason. Envy, yeah, so like with the holidays coming up, when you are around family, maybe you're going to family gatherings. With Halloween coming up, I know a lot of people go out as couples. People go out in like groups of friends. Even if like you don't end up going out, um, don't envy people who go out as couples. Take this like time of, if you don't go out as a couple with somebody, over the holidays, or if you don't bring home somebody with you to, a family over the holidays, don't envy, family members or other people that do it. Know that it is, some time for you to be alone and actually really like put yourself together and continue that healing process and, that work process on yourself. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Yeah. So don't try and rush this. Don't try and control it. Know that when the time is right, it will happen. It's definitely going to catch you off guard when it does happen. So yeah, just don't release any control issues you have with it. Release any like time frame that you have in your mind. Um, Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So instead of like, being stuck in your head of like, oh, when is this relationship going to come in? Try to find something that's going to occupy your mind and keep you busy. So you are not stuck in your head, like just wondering and like looking every like which direction of like, oh, is it like, you know what I mean? So find a way to keep your mind busy and not like stuck on your love life situation, because I see it coming in for you. It's going to be something that is very good for you, well balanced, healthy, loving, caring, equal give and take. Um, so I see you just having a couple more things to work on before that does actually happen for you. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the chat section. I'm sorry, guys. My voice is kind of raspy tonight. I've been talking and laughing a whole bunch lately. Okay. Naomi, are you still in the chat, love? You are very welcome, and I am also showing you gratitude for coming over and supporting the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Naomi? Okay, so if you guys can just real quick, like, type in the chat on who is all here, just right here. That way I know. Okay. So I also see that Crystal Slaughter is still in the chat. Okay, so Crystal, I'm going to move on to you, for the moment. Jake White, you are on the list also, so we're gonna go Crystal, Maria, Paul Rule. I don't know if Poon's still in the chat. If Poon is still in the chat, if he's not in the chat, not Paul Rule, but Jake, you will be after. If Poon's not in here, you will be after Paul Rule. Okay. Yes, you may, Crystal. Hey, T-Rex Reactions. Thanks for popping in and showing some support. Santa Barbara, welcome to the chat. Starzak, yes, you may. I will add you to the list. You will be after Lucy May. Starzak. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. If I am, I'm so sorry for that. General love read for Crystal. Sorry, I just lost my cards. Goddess Love, you are after Destiny. I dropped some on the floor. Hold on. Destiny, no, you have not missed your turn. Mr. Dorado, yes, you may ask the question. I will definitely add you to the list. And you will be after Darthak. And right now we are on Crystal. You're welcome, Goddess. General love read for Crystal. Hi, Shane. The Hangman. Try your best to get out of your head. General love read for Crystal. What does Crystal need to know? The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Wands. Get out of your head. Stop going over the same things over and over. Shane, I will add you to the list. The Five of Wands. Stop beating yourself up and stop overplaying things. Stop rehashing things out in your mind. It's doing nothing but, slowing your healing process, your moving forward process. especially with the Wheel of Fortune where it's in reverse. Um, you know, try and like not, maybe you need to clear up some of that free time that you have going on right now. That way you stop replaying, going over things, stop beating yourself up, stop rehashing things out, stop trying to bring dead situations back to life. Um, the Eight of Wands, yeah, because it's totally like slowing your forward movement down. Maybe there's a lack of communication. Maybe you need to speak to yourself a lot nicer. Yeah, like the Eight of Swords. So yeah, it's just clarification. Like, stop thinking of yourself so harsh. Stop thinking that you aren't enough, because you are enough. You do deserve love. Um, like everybody goes through their struggles, but that's, like, don't let what other people say to you have a negative effect on you. Um, your love for yourself could, if you're like always, no, your reading was not done, GD. I moved on until you came back. Um, because like if you are speaking like negative of yourself and you are in such self-doubt, like, I don't know if it's starting to affect your finances. So start showing yourself some more love. Yeah, Three of Wands, like, just, move on to better thoughts about you. Move on, try and like do some personal healing. I'm gonna pull some of these oracle cards for you because I think it would be very beneficial for you. The humor card just fell out when I was shuffling. Um, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, so, it's just more double confirmation of stop beating yourself up. You are good enough. You're gorgeous. You're lovable. You're handsome. You're worth it. But you got to make yourself worthy of yourself. Like they say, like rejection is like a big like barrier for people, like, and it keeps them from moving on and really healing. From other people rejecting them. Like, it's a big letdown. We beat ourselves up. um, yeah, GD. I'll definitely get to you after um this one, just since because you were already on the list from up above. You did tell me that you had to step away for a minute where you came back. I will do your reading next. Um, but like self-rejection, when we reject the self, that's like one of the hardest things to come back from. I don't know if you feel like you've let yourself down in some aspects. I don't know if you feel like you're not successful enough, or where you're not where you want to be at in life. I know, like, when we get a lot of those self-limiting beliefs, that it can impact our success and where we want to go in life, and it also impacts our love life all the way around. Because if we reject ourselves, then we're not going to feel good enough for nobody. But when we can pull ourselves back out of from feeling self-rejection, that's like one of the greatest healing things that you can do for yourself, is by start accepting yourself again, for your flaws, for your past, for the things that people may not like about you. Anything anybody hold on. Anything anybody does not like you for, don't look at it as a weakness. Look at those as your greatest strengths and your attributes. Everybody's going to always be too much of something or too much of anything for other people. But as long as you are good enough and you like that you're too much, that just makes you unique, and it makes you a different person. It makes you stand out from the others. And not everybody was meant to stand in the crowd. A lot of people are meant to stand out of the crowd for a different reason. We're not all meant to be alike. We're not all meant to follow the same path. Um, you know, and also like we're also not meant like the struggles and hardships that we go through, they're not meant to keep us down. They're meant to pick us up. They're meant to make us stronger and, try and find the sunny, the not I don't want to say sunny, but the positive out of the negative. Like I'm kind of getting the feeling you just went through like a breakup. I don't know how long ago, but I'm just getting the feeling that it was a breakup that you went through. Um, and it kind of threw you off your rocker, and it kind of made you get stuck in your head of how come I'm not good enough, or when will I find the right person? It's not that you're not good enough. It's you got to be good enough for yourself before somebody can fully accept you for, you know what I mean? So once you accept this self, other people will start accepting you. And if the people who don't accept you, be fine with it. Be like, okay, thank you. Like, if you don't accept me, that's fine. I accept myself, and that's all I need. Because regardless even of that, God still accepts you for who you are, what you do. God doesn't expect you to change. The only time He expects you to change is when it is for the betterment of yourself. Don't ever think, because I'm the one, I don't like conforming. I really don't I have an authority problem, a big one. But like, and everybody's like entitled to their own opinions. It's just like you're entitled to be who you want and feel free without keeping yourself trapped in a mental prison inside your head. I'm gonna get a couple more of these. Sorry, I went on a little rant. I hope anything I just said made sense. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So yeah, kind of, you gotta accept yourself. You gotta, take credit for, some of the actions that you have made in life. When relationships fail, it's not always just one person, it's both-sided. Honesty. I can always expect the truth. Can't expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth for myself. So maybe you need to like be really honest with yourself about what you really want in life, what direction you want to go. The type of people you want in your life. And the peace card just came out. I am being in love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah. Stop beating yourself up. Stop holding yourself back. Get out of your head. You are worthy. You are lovable. You deserve so much more than what you're giving yourself, and stop settling for what you don't deserve, because you do deserve a lot. You deserve everything in the world that you put your mind to, and anything, you know. So I hope that resonated with you. Okay, so I'm moving on to Gigi. I am going to get my little deck. my minis. Santa Barbara, I will put you on the list for that question. Deep, I put you on the list for that question. I may need you guys to retype. Destiny, no, you have not. I'm really trying to hurry through these. I do appreciate you, guys, coming back in and checking. Right now I'm doing GDs because GD popped back in the chat. If you guys do need to step away, please let me know. That way, you guys are still on the list. Okay, so, oops, wrong one. What does GD, what is coming towards GD and Virgo? What is coming towards GD and their Virgo? So we had the King of Cups. This was the first card that popped out, GD. And then we had the Queen of Rods. I keep dropping cards. What is coming towards GD and their Virgo? Two of Cups. So we got the King of Cups, the Queen of Rods, and the Two of Cups so far. The Sun card. Woo! King of Cups, Queen of Rods, Two of Cups. So a very, very emotionally fulfilling, passionate relationship. I see it picking up, especially with the Sun card out here. It's definitely headed in a good, positive direction. Judgment card came out, so, maybe it's finally, maybe you need to have the talk about, the possibility of, and, this could be a self-talk, the possibility of taking the relationship to the next level. Yeah, I definitely see that, maybe it's time to have that talk and actually move it towards a higher level of commitment. And, if it does count out that way, I see it. If you're ready to take that step and, be bold and, take that action, I do see it being very successful. It's definitely something that's being called Oh, you're not? Okay, well then maybe I jumped a little too far ahead on the timeline. Then maybe it's time for you, time to reach out and actually, you know, make that contact. Take the steps to bring the relationship back into fruition and, um, like don't be scared to do it. Because the Two of Cups is the relationship card. Um, and it's a relationship and it's something that you do want because it does make you feel happy. It's something that your heart does desire. Um, maybe it's time for you to call judgment of coming out of no contact, reaching out. And depending on how that goes, like you're gonna have another option of which direction you can go. But you are wanting that relationship. But even at that, like if it does pan out, I do see it being a very successful relationship, to where it can go towards a higher level of commitment. Maybe there's just some things you both need to clear out, and work on. Because with the Chariot and the Judgment card, that's like a call to take action, instead of like being up in your head about it all the time. Make that first move. But be very open about what you want. Open that line of communication for the conversations to actually happen. And if the communication is not coming back and reciprocated in the way you would like it to be, and that could also be the Judgment card of maybe it's time that you actually let that relationship and stop holding on to it so something better can come in. Well, GD, you're not going to know what terms you guys are on if you don't reach out. I swear, if these cards don't stop landing on the floor. So the Four of Swords. And then the Five of Cups. So, I also, with this Four of Swords and this Five of Cups, I also see it as like, if you don't make the action and take the steps to move forward to open the line of, yeah, you can, I'll add you to the list, hon. Like with the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups, it's like, if you don't take action, like, you're definitely going to be stuck in a situation of where you might end up in a regretted, situation. Stop. Also, with that Five of Cups, stop overthinking, and like being stuck in your head about the past. Try and move on from any spilt milk that's already been had. Let bygones be bygones. The past is the past. Pyra, I'll get to your question in a minute. It's gonna take me a while because there's quite a few people ahead of you. But, and also, like, I do, like, if you do take the steps to open up that line of communication, like, I see it could go in a positive way, but, depending on, like, the other person and how they feel and what direction they want to go, don't try to force something that's something somebody else don't want, because, it's just going to backfire and it's not going to be going in a direction that you would like it. And maybe that's also, like, what you need to face. Like, don't be don't be afraid of that rejection if it does come. If it does just want to stay at a friend level, then keep it at a friend level. I know it may be hard. You know, that's something that you're gonna have to, you know, think within yourself if you're willing to keep it at a friend level. I know sometimes people have stronger feelings for the other person than the other one does, and it's hard to remain friends. I'm going to pull some of these for you. Patience. Have patience with yourself as you work through these issues, as you work through these self-doubting thoughts. You know, it's not going to come overnight. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Have trust. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You know, so maybe you're having holding on to some resentment of things that have come between you guys. Try your best to learn from those and let them go. But if the resentment is too big of a thing for you to let go, then you know maybe it's time to walk away from that situation all the way together for your mental, emotional well-being. Autumn, I will add you to the list. Surrender. I can release my need to control. You're welcome. You know, like things may be slow, may not be going at the speed you want it. Don't try to force it, you know, don't try to force the other person if it's something that they don't want. Um, you know, sometimes it's best to let go of a situation that's kind of like at a standstill if it's not making progress, if it's something that keeps you stuck in your head. You have your options. Make the step forward to open up communication, express how you feel, and see. Yes, you made magician. Um, you know, because in order for it to work, it's got to be equal give and take, and it's got to be on equal grounds, and it's got to be mutual on both ends. And if it's not on mutual on both ends, then just surrender it to it, and you know, do your best to try and move on and heal from the situation, and take the memories with you, because sometimes the memories are one of the greatest things people can treasure in life. But also with that, don't keep rehashing negative situations in your head. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. You know, so maybe this is a relationship that you need to surrender in order to be happier with yourself and be happier at a happier place in life. Um, sorry, Zach. There's a list, and there is there's 7 people ahead of you. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get through these as fast as I can. Um, sorry if I'm taking a little longer than most readers. You know, if the waiting is an issue, feel free to go check out other readers that are doing live streams. Um, if you would like, that is also an option. You know, and if you decide not to do that, I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you hanging out in the chat, and I definitely appreciate the support. Okay, is Maria still in the chat? Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Magician. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everybody. Is Maria in the chat? Maria, if you're not in the chat, I'm gonna give you a couple. I'll give you like a minute to respond. If you're not in the chat, I'm going to skip you. Three names after Maria is Paul Rule, Jake White, Destiny. Hold on, if you guys can give me 1 minute, that would be great. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to talk to my boyfriend. So, anyways, um, okay, so Maria's not in the chat. So let's move on to Paru. Okay, so I'm going to read off the list. Okay, so this is the new list. Right now, I'm moving on to Paru, Jake. So Paru, then Jake, then Destiny, then Goddess Love, then Lucy May, then Sarthak, Mr. G if he is still in here, Shane, and then you, Santa Barbara, and Deep. Then it goes Deep. Then it goes Raya, and then Autumn, and then Magician. All rule. Does Adil love me or someone else? Why does my heart beat faster when he is around me? Why am I not let go this person from my mind? I'm trying a lot for it to let go this person, and why I don't forget this. Parul, are you guys in contact? I'm gonna try and make these a lot shorter, so I can be off of here by 8:45. Okay, Santa Barbara. I'm sorry, it's taking a while. Um, I do appreciate your patience. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out in the chat. You're in no contact. So first card out is acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Maybe it's time for you to accept. I don't know if you've tried reaching out to them, and if you have and they've ignored you, and the reason why your heart beat may be faster is, because it's something that you really want. It's you. I can see you having a deep feeling for them, and the denial card just flew out. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I see that the oracle. Yeah, hun, I will add you. I will add you to the list. I'm definitely trying to get through these as fast as I can. You don't reach out to him. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I don't know if it's something that you want. And if it is something that you want and your heart is yearning for it, because that's what I get when you explain that your heart beats faster when you're around this person, is because you're yearning for them. You're yearning for that same affection that you may give this person. You're wanting that back, and you may not be getting that back. So I can see like as to where like you're getting stuck in your head in it at that point, because it's like you're putting in all this effort and nothing's coming back. And also like I do believe like it does take time to heal from people. Um, Thank you, babe. You haven't been with him for the past 3 years. Is this something that you're wanting to reconcile? Is he somebody you want to reconcile with? The opinionated mama. I definitely like that name. I will add you to the list. Um, Sometimes like I believe like when somebody is on your mind, it's due to the simple fact because they are also thinking of you, so it's like pulling on your energy and it's tugging on them. Um, Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, so if it's something that you are wanting to, reconcile, then, take those first steps. But, at the same, we got a lot of purple cards out here. And purple has to do with like the crown chakra. Um, so like definitely you're definitely aware of what's going on, your feelings for them. Yes, I can add you to the list, Winkle. Um, and maybe you need to have like some self-discipline on your thoughts, like try and keep your mind busy. Try and find creative things to do to like, so you're not stuck in your head about it all the time. And if it's something that you want to move on from, then, come with a come up with a game plan, come up with creative ideas that can, distract your mind from like thinking about it. Otherwise, like, I probably wouldn't hurt like reaching out if it's something that you do want to reconcile, or bring back into your life. Paul Rule, the best way to figure that out, it would be to reach out and like make that contact, and if they respond back to you and tell you that it's something that they're not interested in, then there could possibly well be somebody else in their life. But you'll never know until you reach out. Because he cheated on me. So if you guys haven't been together for like the last 3 years, how is it possible for somebody to cheat on you? Because if you guys are not physically in a relationship and not in contact, um, then that's hard for me to consider as somebody cheating on you. If there's been no contact and you guys left each other, um, Their ego. I'm so confused. Like your question, like your comments. He cheated on me. Their ego. Like, what do you mean by their ego? Um, was it thoughts that have like ran across your mind of him cheating on you, or so said person cheating on you? He cheated on you in the past. Thank you, Lucy. Braylon, I'll add you to the list. Okay, guys, so Braylon is the last one I'm adding to the list, so after that it's closed. I'm just gonna like where you guys haven't been together for like the past 3 years and you guys are in no contact. Like honestly, the best way I would look at it is like if they cheated on you in the past, they cheated on you in the past. You may never get the direct answer. Um, and that's not something like I know other people do it. But that's something like I'm not comfortable with answering with the tarot cards just because I don't want to give you an indirect question because I could be completely wrong on, especially with a question like that. It's kind of like asking the tarot cards on like how somebody feels about you. Like the best way is just to go and ask the person themselves. Like go straight to the source. If you feel like, Braylon, you are after Twinkle. So that's like the best advice I can get from you. And if you have like doubts and concerns of somebody cheating on you, in the past, like, is it really something? Thank you, Lucy. Is it like really something that you really want to go back into in your life? Like, if it was a toxic situation, and maybe also the reason why they're on your mind all the time is because maybe you really need to sit down and think and like learn some lessons from that relationship that relationship came into your life to teach you. Jake, are you in the chat? Your egoist behavior. um so if there is egotistical behavior going on in the past, the oracle, you're good. I haven't made it to you yet. I'm really trying to get through these as fast as I can. I do want to be off here by 8:45. At least doing tarot cards. I will stay on a little bit longer and chit chat with everybody in the chat if that's something you guys are interested in. Lucy May, I do appreciate you helping me out in the chat. I do. But you, like, Paul, like, honestly, like, the best advice I can give you is just do. Thanks, Oracle. And it could be because the other person's pulling on you energetically. Um, because they're also thinking, okay, thank you, Jake. Because they could be thinking about you also, but then again, it could be, you could also be torturing yourself by like holding on to those thoughts, those memories, of what you once had with that person. The Oracle, who are you referring to? Or are you asking me that? No, but my boyfriend does. He's owned many, and he also works on classic cars. You're welcome, Paul Rule. Okay, so Jake, is there a love relationship that's coming for me in the next 3 months? My intuition is telling me to tell you yes, there is a love relationship coming for you in the next 3 months. Like, and it's like a strong, solid, like, yes, that's like coming in. Like, all I keep hearing in my head is yes, 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 yes. Like, I don't, like, tell me if I'm wrong, but like, I feel like you were like, and like, highly like anticipating, like, feel like excited, like butterfly, like energy coming from you, like just waiting for that answer. I don't know if I'm wrong. Tell me if I am or not. Like, I just got a whole bunch of like anxious energy when I moved on to your question. Thank you for clarifying that. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I don't know if you're hanging on to any like beliefs that may like, cause little speed bumps in order for this to come in. Like, you got super like positive, like hyper, like anxious, like good energy going on right now. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with an insight of awareness. So, with that being said, like, hey Cheryl, thank you, love. Just so everybody knows, the free list is closed. I'm trying to get off here at 8:45. And I'm moving super slow through these, and I'm so sorry. Um, but I might do something new. I might do something different. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I might close out the live reads and then just like come back to my list. just because um and I might go live in a little bit also and like finish out the list of reads. I'm going on 2 hours and I just need an energy refresher. Um um so it sounds like you've done some self-healing. Um you know what you need to work on. And then the change card was like flipped over. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So, as long as you're like continuing to heal and work on yourself, like this relationship is gonna come in. So keep doing what you gotta do. Thank you, Oracle. Okay, so there's that one. So like just also like Jake, also don't like hang on to any lingering like past thoughts of like, self-doubt or anything, where the relationship could have like, messed up and gone wrong. Like, those are learning lessons, those are things to learn and grow from. Take the beauty out of it no matter what. Don't let it like hold you back. Don't let it, get you stuck in your head. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Destiny. Destiny, are you still in here, love? Destiny? Are you still in here? I just felt like a school teacher calling out somebody's name. You're welcome, Jake. Okay. Um, I'm here. um, man, I really need to stop laughing so much. But anyways, but I can't help it. I love laughing. Okay, so Destiny, do you want to post your question in the chat? The Oracle. Um, are you in no contact with him? Oh, it sounds like you guys are in contact. Um, you know, um, like honestly, like when it comes to tarot and oracle cards, like like the best way to find out if he still has feelings for you is, to reach out and ask him, be direct, be like sweet about it. Um, he kind of said something bad, but not too bad. Have you asked him about that question? Or have you brought up what he said that, like kind of like, made your head like go like, wait, what? Um, maybe that's where you need to start, go to him with whatever, like that, like bothered you and talk to him about it. Um, take that bold move and like, be like, hey, this is something that like bothered me that you said. Like I just want to know like why you felt the need to say it, or ask them, to clarify on like why they said it. Um, it never hurts to do that. And also like, you know, you seem like a sweet person. You seem very like, straightforward. If he's saying stuff like that, then checking up on him and he said we do not care. Like if it's going in that like direction, like You know, it kind of sounds like somebody's like trying to toy with you and your emotions. You know, like as long as you have made it very clear on how you feel about the person, how you feel about the situation, you know, if you know, bring up the things that bother you and, you know, they pay no mind to it and they keep doing it, you know, maybe it's time for you as a person for your own well-being to go like in a different direction. Sorry, my hair's kind of crazy. You know, because like one of the worst things a person can do to somebody is toy with somebody's emotions and string them along and then turn around and pull that I don't care card. I'm gonna shut my camera off for a second. Is he being rude or is he, you know, being loving? Well, it sounds like he has no intentions giving you the time of day to pursue a relationship if he's being rude. You know, so maybe it's just best for you to wash your hands of the situation so your emotions don't get toyed. Set firm boundaries with him. Stop letting him take advantage of your kindness. Set boundaries with yourself. Stop letting people take advantage of your kindness. You know, and you're a person who deserves respect. Everybody deserves respect. If you're not getting it, then don't associate with those people who are not going to give you respect and respect you as a person. You know, and you can't you can't force people to, you know, accept your love and accept your kindness also at the same time. And you know, and if he's being rude, if he's lashing out on you, then just be like, I'm not gonna put up with this. I'm not gonna deal with this. You know, be like, when you want to talk and be respectful, then do that. But other than that, I don't accept your disrespectfulness, and you know, leave it at that, and end the conversation there if you choose. But then you can also sit there and choose to take his disrespect and continue to argue with him back and forth through text messages. Okay, you're welcome. Goddess Love, are you still in the chat? Hi, Saley. Lucy May, I see you. Thank you for hanging out in the chat and helping. I do appreciate it. We definitely do have lots of good energy in the chat. Like, I like it. Goddess Love, are you still here, hon? Okay, Lucy May, let's knock yours out. Raylan, you are after Twinkle. The opinionated. Okay, so it goes Lucy May. I don't know if Garthak is still in the chat. I don't know if Mr. G is. I don't know if Shane is. Santa Barbara, I see you. Welcome back. And then it goes Deep. I don't know if Deep's still in the chat. If I'm calling out your guys' names and you guys are still in the chat, please let me know. Priya, are you still in the chat? Autumn, Magician, Oracle, the Opinionated Mama, Twinkle, and then Braylee, you are after Twinkle. And that's where I planned on ending the live free live read. Okay, thank you, Magician. Saley, I might go live later. Thank you, Autumn. Just because I have something I would like to do, and also, just take a break from doing so many reads back to back, just to, replenish my energy. Okay. But if you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, you'll definitely know when I go live again to do live reads. So if you would like to do that where you can get on the list for me to give you a live read, I can. Okay, so Lucy May would like a general read. Okay. Lucy May. What is coming for Lucy May? First card out, the Sun card. Thank you, Saley. What is coming for Lucy May? The Hermit. So maybe you're coming into a new opportunity, a fresh start after going in hermit mode and, thinking over some things, the Six of Rods. Yeah, so like you after some like contemplated like period and thinking, you are definitely have a direction in mind that you're gonna go, that you do want to go. The Hangman. Yeah, so that just, tells me that, you went hermit mode. You've been thinking, contemplating, you're getting ready to take action to go in the, a positive new direction. The Justice card out here, and then the High Priestess. So it's like, I take this. That's very good. So yeah, like, you're very in tune with yourself. You come off highly intuitive. So in a way, what's also coming for you, but in a way you come to this, you came in just to ask for clarification. The Justice card, you're gonna get what you're asking for. I don't see it being negative. I see it being very uplifting and healing and very like positive forward movement for you. Four of Cups, and like when it does start coming in, don't worry about like like the past relationships with the Three of Cups here. Keep your eye focused on like the things, like the positive things in the forward movement. Granted, yeah, I know we all kind of get stuck in our head sometimes, and we go back to like we play over the what ifs. And that's always good to do, just like replay and like give yourself a pat on the back of like, yeah, I've made it this far. Yeah, I'm gonna continue going. Nothing's gonna stop me. So I see that like that the divine is like handing you a new opportunity, a new cup of love, new opportunities that are gonna take you to the next level in your life. And it's definitely a two-cup situation. So yeah, maybe you're closing up some cycles, continuing like, and finishing healing and letting go of like some of the stuff from your past relationships that have held you back. Um, I dropped the card. I don't know where it went. Oops. And then the Four of Pentacles came out. So yeah, you're very focused. You know what's coming for you. And also like when it does come into complete like manifestation, when you do have like the blessings in your hand, also don't forget to like to be grateful and show your appreciation for those who may have helped you along your way. um so yeah, that was a great read. You are so welcome. Okay, now I gotta scroll back up in the chat. Oops. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Hi, SD. Sorry. Okay, so Sartak is not here. Mr. G is not here. Shane's not here. Okay, is Santa Barbara still here? You're so welcome, dear, and I appreciate you helping me out in the chat. So I'm just going to go over some names, and if you don't respond with here in the chat, I'm going to cross you off the list. Is Deep in the chat? Okay, Oracle, I see you. Is Priya in the chat? Okay, I see you, Autumn. I see you, Braylon. Okay, so Priya is being crossed off. Autumn, I see you. Okay. Magician, I seen you up in the chat a little bit ago. The opinionated mama, I will take your question. I am going down a list that I have wrote down from people who came in the chat prior to you. Okay. Santa Barbara going once, going twice. If you do not reply with hello or you're here in the chat, I am going to cross you off the list. Reese M, hello. welcome, and thank you guys for the patience. I really do appreciate it. I know the Oracle is still here. Okay. Yes, Santa Barbara. Okay, let's get yours done. Will you please retype your question in the chat so I don't gotta scroll back up? Twinkle, are you still in the chat? I don't know if it's college, I'm assuming it's college that you're talking about. Has she applied for, college grants, college assistance, FAFSA, I do know that there are certain government grants that she can apply for also, that will pay for her college, and sometimes depending on, the field she's going in, she will not have to pay that grant back. So those are some questions you can check into. What are you making? No, I'm good. Thank you. Sorry guys, don't mind the noise in the background. I got a hungry boyfriend. And I haven't cooked dinner. She has a messy family situation and the aide went south for college. She has tried absolutely about everything. Maybe these struggles that she's going through are meant to teach her to be a more stronger, independent person, and that way she can get out of her messy living situation with her family. But yeah, I'll definitely pull some oracle cards on it and tarot cards for you for her. Braylon. Okay, so the oracle is 2 down the line. So after this one, it's Autumn Magician, and then Oracle, then the Opinionated Mama, and then you, Braylon. Okay, so I don't know if she has like a job that she works, to help save money for her to go to college. And that's awesome that she got somebody like you who's trying to help her find answers and ways to get her college up and going. Just like, cause being denied on some certain grants and whatnot. It doesn't always hurt to apply twice. Sometimes 3 times. Keep applying; it's eventually going to get approved. I know there are a lot of programs and grants out there for people who are trying to get into college who really don't have family backing and support. If I had the names to the website and links, I would definitely post them for you. The 5 of Cups came out, so it's just Angelic Baby. I closed the free list after Braylon. Hold on, let me. I don't know what I did. Sorry, guys. because I am trying to get through these. So she was working on an insane amount to support herself completely for a pre-med major. She is to her brink. Dang, kudos and my hats go off to her for all that hard work. You guys are definitely like research and resources. Um, if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll definitely, and hit the notification bell, you'll definitely be notified when I go live again, so you can get a free read. Five of Cups, don't, like, even though you guys are, like, have tried some options and it hasn't worked out, try not to get, like, overwhelmed and upset about those options not going through. And I could also see it as being like, okay, well, some of these haven't gone through, there's a greater blessing and something that's coming for her because she's showing determination, she's showing hard work, she's not giving up on her dreams, she keeps going, she's, putting forth effort, and I can see like something great coming in for her. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but it's definitely going to help her. I know there are med grants out there to where, if you do get accepted into med school and get started on all that, there are some program grants that she won't have to pay back. um and maybe one way for her to find those out is by her going through like the school and asking the school about grant programs that she can sign up for, going to the government websites and finding like what grant programs she can apply for that she can get approved for. And but like the biggest message that I could give her is like don't give up, keep going for it. She'll definitely accomplish what she's setting her mind out to do. The Seven of Cups, yeah. So it's like, like even though like you guys feel like she's running on out of options on like ways to go about getting help to get into med school, there's always going to be a bunch more after, some failed attempts. The Ace of Swords, like, yeah, like it's definitely going to come in because she's putting forth the effort. So the main thing, like the message is like she's just got to keep going, don't give up. But also she needs to know when it's a good time for her to take a break and when's not a good time to not give up. And it sounds like you're a really good support person for her. The Knight of Swords, I can see her also starting to get discouraged and like just wanting to give up, but honestly, right now would not be the time to give up for her. Yeah, tell her not to give up, keep going. There's going to be something great that's coming for her that's actually going to help her out. Keep, looking into options, keep looking into grant programs, keep, researching, and she's going to find what she's looking for. I hope that helped. I don't want to. I don't want to give a timeline on it just because I don't want to. I don't want you to get her hopes up, and then it put her in like a state of like depression and like failure. So for right now, I'm definitely not gonna put a timeline on that. You're welcome and thank you. Okay, Miss Autumn. Yeah, she'll definitely make it if she's just determined to get into school and to do what she has her dream set out to be. Yeah, she's gonna make it. She'll definitely be successful at it if it's something that she really wants and she does not give up. No, Autumn, you did not get skipped. It is actually now your turn. You want to type your question for me? Are you guys in like direct contact communication right now? No, not at this moment. Did you come on too strongly to him? And it possibly could have spooked him? Because that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from you. Maybe it's like his feelings towards you could have scared him off. You know, it could have made him like step back and like make him think if it's something that he really wants before he makes those actual moves towards you. But doing things to like towards a person, compared to actually like speaking up and opening your mouth and telling a person how you feel, um, is completely different than, you know, putting the actions and the words together and actually putting forth the effort. Um, have you reached out to him lately? Or does he just have you like on ignore? No, I've been too scared to. Well, honey, how are you ever gonna know if you don't reach out and make the effort and find out? Like I can see it going two ways. Like I honestly, like I can see it going two ways. A, you reaching out to him and telling him how you feel and asking him how he feels. He'll either reciprocate the feelings or, you know, he'll tell you no, it's something that he doesn't want and he wants to remain friends. But that's something that you're gonna have to accept within yourself if you're okay with the simple fact of remaining friends with somebody if you have feelings for him. New me, who this? The live free, the free live reads are actually closed for them at the moment. Oh yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart. I totally lost like my train of thought. You know, and like, so it's like either one of you guys gotta like make the move and shoot your shot. Like the worst thing is like he just wants to remain friends. The best thing is, you know, like he could, you know, reciprocate those feelings back. Also try not to like if it's like in and out, off and on, like try to set your boundaries so like your emotions and your like heart don't get toyed with, and you know you don't get your hopes up and then him, you know, just crush your hopes. Like in that aspect, also like set healthy boundaries with the situation. Um, well, reach out to him and ask him. That's the only way you're ever really gonna know. And is it something that you want? Like, is it a relationship that you do want with this person? Because if you feel like he made a move towards you, but you really didn't like catch on to it as like he was like trying to like insinuate that. Thank you, new me who this. Well, then reach out and talk to him about it. You'll never know unless you make that first move. You know, just don't think too hard about it. Just go into it easy flowing, open minded about the possibilities of what could happen. And if it's not the outcome that you are looking for, take it as a learning lesson. And maybe it's something that you both can grow towards to work on together. Maybe sometimes maybe he wants just to get a feel for who you are on a deeper level. Um, you know, that type of thing. All right, definitely let me know how it goes if you would like. I got my fingers crossed that it goes good for you. You're so welcome. Magician, are you still in the chat? Okay, Oracle, I see you. Okay, who's my secret? Who's my secret admirer? I know it's childish. Just wanted to know. I'm sorry, but I don't know who your secret admirer would be. I can pull cards on it to like get a feel of like maybe like the zodiac signs for it. Ooh, guess what card just came out? Raya Paul. The free list is closed. But if you like, subscribe and share and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I go live next. You're more than welcome to. But Magician, guess what card just came out? No. Nope, not that one, Oracle. First card that just like flipped out pretty fast. The Lovers. So I do think you do have a secret admirer. No, it was the Lovers card that came out. So that is confirmation on you do have a secret admirer. The Temperance card also came out. The oracle. That's funny. You also had the Temperance card come out. So I see this as like you being like very balanced like within yourself. I do know quite a few Geminis, and they are kind of like wishy-washy on their feelings. Like one minute they're hot, one minute they're cold. Um, you know, Sometimes they can be very indecisive, but then again, like when they get their mindset on something, they just go for it until they can achieve it. Um, the Temperance card, you know. The Page of Swords also came out like I take the Page of Sword as like a young, like lighthearted, like easygoing, like they have an easygoing side, but they're also like very set in their ways. And then you had the Strength card come out. So I don't know, maybe you got a fire sign moving towards you. Hey, goofy people are always welcome in my chat. I like goofy people because I'm a goof myself. I hope that answered your question. Okay, Oracle, what's your question? Well, there's definitely lots of Sagittarius energy in those cards. But who knows? It could be a brand new Sagittarius that you don't know. Do you want DZ to come back into your life? Do you guys end on bad terms? You're 50-50 on it? Well, if you want them to come back into your life, the best thing I can tell you is just to reach out to them. And if things don't go, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. I don't know if that's what you were looking for. Yes, I'm coming. I am. You're welcome, magician. Okay, so I'm killing my camera for a second because I gotta do something. Oh, and I'm muting my mic also. Ow! I've been sitting for too long. She told me unless I want to get married, she's gonna call the cops on me if I message her. I just walk away from it. Walk away. That's just asking for a trip to jail. No, they can hear you though. Um, you think she's joking though? I don't know. Is that something you really want to test the limits on? Thank you for that like and sub. Hold on, guys.
Wired up, and then I got to get hooked up and everything.
Okay, sorry guys. I actually ended the live list. Just because I've been on here for almost 3 hours. Um, well, if you have feelings for her, reach out to her in a respectful way. And explain your feelings. No, that does not always work.
Oh, I meant for her. Yeah. I don't.
Um, so, hi, Star Moon. Well, she blocked you everywhere, then leave her alone. Don't be pushy about it. So it sounds like to me she was really serious. Like, don't contact her. Oh, fuck. You wanna go to the big pool?
No.
Okay, fine. Fine. We'll come back in the morning. Well, if you just don't want anything to happen, well, if you don't want anything to happen, then leave so said person alone. Because you keep bugging them, they're more likely going to get a restraining order on you, put you in jail, physically harm you. Yeah, just go a different way. Avoid so said person. Pick a new one.
Give it like a little red light above my hair.
Last 2 times she contacted you, but she's blocked you on everything. It sounds like she's toying with your emotions, and it's best for you just to walk away. What?
My dad. You wouldn't like him.
I guess we'll go soak in the morning. Oh wait, no, they don't open till 8. Okay. It sounds like it's gonna be best for you just to walk away. Hey, everybody who just came in, the live free reads are done. Yeah, like honestly, it just sounds like right now at the moment it's like best for you just to walk it away and avoid that situation before you get yourself in jail.
No means right.
No, does not mean try again. Jail doesn't sound fun. No, it's never fun. Jail is not fun. Avoid jail at all costs.
So you going in. The new guy. Where you were going.
Is Opinionated Mama and Braylon still in the chat? Yes, eating ice cream does sound better than going to jail. What?
It's better than licking get great.
Hey, that's gross.
You look like a bulldog.
I'm sure.
Very cute one.
Braylon, are you still in the chat? Okay, guys, since there's nobody in the live stream and nobody's responding to the chat, this is where I'm going to end this live stream. But I don't know where everybody is at in the world, but wherever you are, have a fabby dabby evening or a fabby dabby day, fabby dabby afternoon, and a blessed one of that. So until next time, bye.